Good morning. Setting out from Upper Pisang, right there in the middle. Annapurna 2, looking proud in the morning. Lower Pisang down there. We'll be heading up the valley, but not on the road, not on the lower trail, but on the upper trail. Just, well, because it's much more interesting actually, and less fumes and dust and everything else. It's more trekking. Beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky, nowhere. Don't know how long that's going to hold. This afternoon we're supposed to be getting some clouds, possibly some rain today and tomorrow. Then drying a little bit, 15 to 20% chance of precip in the extended forecast. Well, I got some uphill I can see. So the trail up there is right along there, as you can see, and it's probably 500, 700 feet higher than us. Looks like a stupa up there, right there on the right. Gonna have some huffing and puffing to do, I think. Get a little sweaty to get up there. Oh, there's another little monastery or something right up there. Right up there. Very persistent lady. An apple pie? One.
Maybe two.
Well, start with one. Very enterprising lady here. Thank you. But what I wanted to point out was, so this is a Himalayan fresh bean coffee. So she opened up a pack. Inside of it, there's a little filter container for a pour over, which I've never seen. And then the sides of it clip on, as you can see, the sides of the mug. And so she just pours it over with the hot water, and you make it as strong as you want to. Ingenious. Yeah. And my fresh apple pie. Kaji tells me that is Pisang Peak, the white one there. Annapurna 2, and I'm not sure what that one is. What could that one be? I'll have to ask. That one? Do you know? Annapurna 2? Sorry, that one is Lamsong? Yeah. 4? 4, okay.
Backside is a 3.
Okay. Aha, yeah. Right there?
Yeah, backside.
Backside there.
3.
Annapurna 3.
Yeah.
4. Very good, thank you. Well, good evening from beautiful downtown Manang. I just want to include thoughts of a couple interesting things that happened in the last 2 days of people recognizing me and calling me by name. Yesterday, we were hiking along with a group of 8 or 10 Indians, some of whom, at least some of whom, live in the UK. And I was talking with a really interesting young fellow who lives in England, part of this group, and software engineer, and we were talking quite a while. But I don't recall ever telling him what my name was. So then later in the day, I see some others that I recognize, but I really hadn't spoken to, part of the group, and they called me by name. David, oh, how are you? Oh, fine. And they wanted to know where else I'd trekked and sort of this and that. And then saw, half an hour later, some others of the group also called me by name. Very friendly, very nice. But how did they know my name? The only thing I can conclude is that either their guide or perhaps via my porter told them my name. I have no problem with them knowing my name, mind you. But they all, like, everybody wants to know who the crazy old American is who walks so fast. and wow, I'm in such good shape and this and that. And then today, around lunchtime, we were going by one of the tea houses along the way, and I had already passed by, and somebody called out my name again. And it was Puri Sherpa, who was a guide for another group on the Manaslu circuit, but a group that we were sort of like on the same schedule. And so he was sort of one of these guides who, kind of adopted me, or, was, and he came running out of the tea house, and he had been leading a group over a different path from the Manaslu circuit to where we were now, over some high passes, some really challenging terrain, whereas we've just sort of been going up and down the valleys so far, mostly. But here's this other guide who came running out of a tea house where he was having lunch. And unfortunately, I won't see him again because his clients only needed his services over the pass, and now they're just apparently going to be doing the Annapurna circuit, and you don't need a guide for that. So he was heading back to Kathmandu. Anyway, it was nice to see him again. But it was straight. I think I'm becoming well known as, the crazy American who walks fast. Funny.